Tay is currently in the ICU in serious condition. Posted from the official liltay Twitter account. Well, at least she might be, because there's no way to know if this is real or fake. At least with the evidence that we have. As in the past, this is the same person that tried to fake her for clout, which is insane. But if you're unaware of everything, don't worry, because I will explain it to you, even the backstory of how this child was apparently used by her brother to gain internet attention and fame. How all of this started today though was liltay's Instagram basically going private, with all the posts being deleted, and the only thing being available was a post on her story that read this: "We have devastating news regarding Tay," with everything else being blacked out, even on TikTok and Twitter. That was not all that happened though. They started a live group, posting it on their Instagram story, basically calling it live updates. Inside of there was a text message that read this: "Please pray for Tay. We will be updating you as more information becomes available." And it did, but I will touch on that information in a little bit. Let me give you some info on why there are people being skeptical of all of this. For a sane person, you're probably sitting here being like, why would anybody speculate someone? If you're a sane and normal person, when you post something like this, you mean it. No one's gonna use that for clout. That's actually weird as hell. Well, this is because this isn't the first time this happened before. Actually, last year, liltay's Instagram account posted saying this:
"With a heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Claire's sudden and tragic passing. We have no words to express the unbearable loss and indescribable pain. This outcome was entirely unexpected and has left us all in shock. Her brother's passing adds an even more unimaginable depth to our grief. During this time of immense sorrow, we kindly ask for privacy as we grieve this overwhelming loss, as the circumstances surrounding Claire and her brother's passing is still under investigation. Claire will forever remain in our hearts, her absence leaving an irreplaceable void that will be felt by all who knew and loved her."
Oh my god, that was all fake! People are quite literally insane, and her family has lost their mind. Because if you were unaware, liltay's family basically controlled every part of her life, her skits, her everything. So when you see something like this, you would probably think, hey, what psychopath would sit here and make something like this up? Well, the same psychopaths that would have her pretend to do skits and have retakes and shoots go like this.
No, wait, go back and say like, no, you broke ass bitch, you out here, out here like with your irrelevant ass, you making a video on me? Like, bitch, I'm way more relevant than you. You're trying to be relevant and you're trying to be like me.
Mommy, stop! I was filming! Liltay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Redo. You need to be like more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh, liltay out here. Wait, what did he say again?
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say? I'm a trend maker and you a trend follower. You a lil.
She was basically being heavily exploited by people in her family, which is insane because her brother was the one planning these skits. Her mom was a realtor, so she had access to all those homes, and they just planted this entire seed to the world so that they can gain money and profit off of a 9-year-old. Again, let me make that clear to you. A mother and her older brother basically used her and manipulated her like a puppet so that they could gain internet clout and money from exploiting a 9-year-old child. They are psychopaths, and because of that, people see things like this on the internet going around, and most people, if anybody else would post this, would be instantly sad, would be instantly upset, and really care for the person that's saying this. But since it's liltay, and we've already had things like this go crazy where they literally lied about her passing, it's hard to take something like this seriously, even though they apparently have evidence like this. A fan had posted this, but liltay's official account had retweeted it, basically saying, "Can we please stop accusing liltay of lying? You literally gain nothing from accusing her of lying, and is evidence supporting the fact that she is in the ICU. This was from her last merch drop a few months ago. Please stand with Tay. The news hasn't broken. I've been diagnosed with a heart tumor." This coming from apparently the letter from her last merch drop, and she's the only one that has posted this. I just want to make y'all aware. No one else has really spoken out about this or showed this paper, so I don't know if this is legitimate or not, but the reason I'm showing is because liltay's official Twitter account had reposted it, along with not only posting that but also posting pictures of an ICU. Apparently, don't really know. I'm assuming though, because it says Tay is currently in the ICU in serious condition. And a lot of people clown this to the point where they even put a community note saying rent must be due, which is insane if this is actually real. But again, as the evidence I told you before, understandable why people would be skeptical about this. And because of all the skepticism, they had actually posted a video apparently showing a diagnosis of the heart tumor that little Tay has.
It has a bubble moving around on it. And that other view made it look like it's part of something that has a bubble moving around on it. The thing that worries us is that bubble moving.
The rebuttals, although, did not end there, as they replied to the same tweet with the community note saying this community note was misleading, as something is indeed wrong with Tay. Last time it was her absent father who hacked into her accounts and faked her. However, this time she is in the ICU. She was diagnosed with a heart tumor, but we will keep you updated as we receive more information. Please continue to pray for Tay. With all that being said, I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to encourage people to go and basically talk to little Tay's account. That is not what I want in any way, shape, or form, but I do want to bring out information so that y'all can make informed decisions on how y'all want to act. I have not made many jokes during this because, you know, I say that for this segment in case she actually is lying, which would be insane. As I said multiple times, probably have an insane counter if I'm being honest, but it is wild that people would sit here and even speculate on her being it wasn't the fact that they apparently faked it last time. It's really just blaming on her father hacking her accounts. Although once you do something once, you can't really get upset at people for not believing it a second time. It's not like they don't have any reason not to. I mean, you did basically the same thing, had her accounts go black and post basically that she was in critical condition or that her and her brother had died. And that's kind of what's happening right now, except it's just with her. After release of her video, I mean, a year later, you just probably wanting her name to get out there. I can't be upset at people really speculating and thinking like, hey, this could be a hoax again. As you can see, they are saying again because this has happened in the past. No one just casually sits there and fakes their death, and then you shouldn't be surprised when it's like, oh my god, something bad could actually be happening and people aren't taking it seriously. Well, they took it seriously the first time, and look what happened. You basically just spit in their face. So they don't want to be sitting here being dumb, it's taking it seriously again, and when you could just spit in their face again. They're actually going to sit there and wait until actual information comes out, or little Tay herself, you get her on the video actually saying something or having something come out. But it's only been tweets from her accounts, which was the same thing as last time, and there's only been videos and pictures that honestly, you can fake videos and pictures. It isn't that hard, I'm not gonna lie. This is the internet, they could find a way if they really wanted to. But again, I don't want to encourage people out here to just go and basically talk and go under my comments and be like, oh my god, she's faking it for the second time, she's just a clout chaser, she's being weird. Because I mean, why would I want to encourage hate? That is against YouTube's policy. I would never encourage hate. I only do this to inform and make people laugh. That is why YouTube, no other reason. I do not encourage hate speech or bullying in any way, shape, or form. And I only hope for the best. I only pray for her family that everything is going well, because no one deserves to have this actually happen to them, and no one deserves to honestly have this hate if this is the case. But again, as I've said from the beginning, you can't be surprised that this hate is coming in the first place. But those are just my thoughts and opinions, and if you want to let me know your thoughts, the best place to do that would be the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.